Hey guys, it's Brent and Lucy, and we're coming to you from the Great Smoky Mountains here in Tennessee. And we were just discussing about our first day as we're coming up the mountain. We're so excited to see the cabin. It's about 5 to 6 miles up the mountain. What we didn't think about is like, wow, what's this road going to look like as we're going up it? And the higher we climbed up the mountain, the roads got narrow, the cliffs got deeper, and there's like no guardrails, nothing there to protect us. So I am so focused on this road. Everybody had to be quiet in the car. I shut the radio off, 2 hands on the wheel and just white knuckle it, dead center of the road. Drove all the way up the mountain. It took me, man, like 35 minutes. Well, yesterday, I drove this road for like, 5 days now. Man, I'm so comfortable now, man. I'm cruising up the mountain, doing twice the speed, going a little bit faster, whipping around the curves. They're in the back seat, man. They're screaming now.
He was not whipping anything because we had my mom in the back seat and she was freaking out the whole time.
She's freaking out because I'm whipping around the curves.
No. Well, we started thinking about how closely this relates to marriage, and how cautious we are at the beginning with our spouse. You know, you're super excited about starting off your life together, but you're really cautious to make sure you're not going to say something that's going to hurt the other person's feelings or do something that is going to upset them. The thing is that as time progresses and the years start to go by, you become complacent in your marriage and you're not so cautious anymore about what you say or do. And you kind of just speak out of emotion and you forget to focus on the other person and think about what you're doing to them.
Well, that's the same thing that happened to me yesterday. I mean, what changed between day 1 and day 5? The roads didn't change at all. The cliffs didn't change. The road didn't change. What changed was me. I stopped focusing on where I was going. I stopped focusing on really what was important. It wasn't how fast I got there. It was making sure that everyone was safe as we were going.
Well, people tend to lose sight of the dangers of the things that are around you that'll cause you to misstep in your marriage and lose that connection you have with your spouse. So how do you get back to being cautious and to having that excitedness about your marriage?
Well, I think the most thing to really think about is that we need to focus back on each other. Just as I'm sitting in that car looking down that road, I need to focus on what's right in front of me, and that's you, that's your spouse. That's what you need to focus on, each other. Because that's going to decide where you're going to go with this.
Well, and an easy way to do that is pull out some old pictures. Look at what you guys used to do at the beginning, what excited you, the dates you used to go on. And sometimes, as years progress, people forget to date their spouse and forget to do those things that they used to like to do together.
Yeah, like sitting down and talking to each other. I mean, when was the last time you and your spouse actually just sat down and talked? Not about the house, not about the chores, not about the kids, but just focused on each other and what each other's needs are.
Well, and there might be some things that come up that have happened in your relationship that you might have to apologize for and say sorry and just reset and start again. And that's okay. We're all human. We all go through it.
So if you found out that you've had complacency in your marriage, it's okay. It happens with every single one of us. So the thing to do is stop, hit the brakes, and then reset your GPS and start a new path with you and your spouse in your marriage.
And don't forget to enjoy the journey.
And that, my friends, is the blended truth.